making brownies. No, really, I'm making a brownie, and this is gonna be a disaster in so many areas. Why? My editing software, Movie Maker, sucks, and won't take the footage from this beautiful little camera that I've had for so long, and that's why it's so standard. Sorry. So yeah, this is gonna be one shot, no edit, no music, no nothing. Oh boy, this is, yeah. You can already tell it's a And two, outside of making stuff out of a box, I have never ever baked. I've cooked, and I've cooked many a meal, and I've done it from scratch before, and it's great to do so, and I've pulled off a good meal in scratch, but yeah, I'm going to flip around because the recipe's right over here on the tablet. So this is, yeah, it's very foreboding, and I don't like this omen. The fact that I am actually going to bake a brownie in a mug. Yeah, I don't like my chances either. But here we are. We're in the kitchen. The recipe here, brownie in a mug, goes in a microwave. I know what you're thinking. I'm thinking it too. It says, right off the bat, oh, I need to whip out another ingredient. Have to have cocoa powder. That's the old one. I need the new one. Ha! I only need about 3 tablespoons of it, so I don't need that much. There it is. Try to get as fresh as possible, if there is such a thing. Okay, so the thing's been on Tumblr, and of course I've seen videos of it. You've probably seen videos of it too, of people going online and doing that stuff, and they say, oh, it works, so it's not that good and whatever. So I'm throwing my hat in the ring, not this hat. I don't want to lose it. And here it is. If you want to follow along, recipes: 1/4 cup sugar, 1/4 cup of flour. The flour has been measured out already, as you can see. There it is. Why am I doing the beef footage, for fuck's sake? It's a one-shot vlog. It's gonna be a long one too. Sugar to be measured out, but I have it here. The mug itself. The recipe asks for olive oil. I take it as seeing as they just had it in just oil, so I go in for the vegetable oil. Why olive oil? It's a dessert. Olive oil, not really dessertish. But oil. It calls for oil. It calls for a tablespoon, I believe. I need to check this again. Yes, 2 tablespoons oil, 3 tablespoons of water, and the tablespoon is right here. No phone. Of course, 3 tablespoons of, yes, 2 tablespoons of cocoa, which I have here. And of course, a mug. Here we go. I'm going to put this right here so you can see here. One thing about flour, it can get dusty. So here we go. And not like the American Dween dusty roads. I mean dusty dust, as in flour in your face dust. As in you sneeze and you'll have to start over again because you just contaminated your goddamn thing. Dusty. 1/4 cup of sugar. This one, easy. I don't have to use the finger like I have to do. Aim the camera, you doof. Ugh, good lord. Cannot aim whatsoever. Let's see. The dry team is missing one thing. Hello. And it is the, let's see. Oh, of course, a pinch of salt. That helps too. Doesn't specify kosher or whatnot, so I'm going to put some table. Though it'd probably be a good idea to, of course it's asking for ice cream, and which is optional, but you know me. I wouldn't do it without it. And of course, there you go. Copyrights, Matty. I cannot aim the camera. This is a Matty J thing. You're botching all over the place. Can't edit for shit thanks to your editing software. And I'm making shit in a mug that's going to go in the microwave. And I don't know what the hell's going to happen. Thank you for laughing. Okay. Pause for laughter. All right, all the ingredients. Add the oil and water. Okay, so let's see. The salt. Salt shaker. Booby maker. Whoa! Oh. All right, here we go. Back down here again. Whoop. Stop shaking, camera. Okay, you can see this? You can see this. There we go. That should do it. That should do it, right? Pinch of this. Pinch of this. That's a pinch. Pinch. Hi, doggy. Arf, arf, arf. That was the random cuteness of the day. Okay. Maybe a little more? Maybe a little more. All right. Don't move. Okay. Alright. That should do it. I didn't put too much. I was just, put that away. Take the camera. Hi. Okay. Here's what we have so far. Big old thing. Alright, and like I said, walking back and forth. Okay. 2 tablespoons cocoa. There we go. 1. 2. That's a thing. It's about halfway full. I think I picked the right vessel for this. 7 minutes already. You folks might be bored. Okay. So. The liquid works. I believe we're at the liquid works now. I believe we're at the liquid works. Okay. Let's do this. Liquid. In here. Sink. And see this. I don't even know if you can see this. I need to rinse this too anyway. Careful not to splatter. Alright. So it's 3. Hold on, let's add the water. Let's add this first. Oh boy. But it stopped moving, camera. Like I said. Whoop. Here we go. 1. This is a 2 spoon thing. 2. I believe that's what it asks for. The recipe asks for 2. Hold on. Okay. 2 stable, 2. All in there. Okay. Put it off. And then 1. There's 1. 2. 3. Here it is. The ingredients have been tabulated. Oh Lord, what have I done? Honestly, I don't know what have I done. I've done this. Brownie in a mug. Tablet. Thank you. Brownie in a mug. Mix until it is consistent. Something tells me that might be easier than none. But the oil? No, I got 2 in the camera. And then cook for 1:40. I'm going to wash my hands because they're dirty. Over here. Yeah, I gotta get some soap. I'm gonna get me some soap. Don't you just like that? Yeah. All right. Okay, so the ingredients have been gathered and combined. Here we go. First person mixer. Here we go. Well, that's a brownie batter there. Let's get a good light here. There we go. Move over here. There we go. Much better. There we go. You see this, right? Hold on. Let's mix it some more. Make sure all the lumps are gone. But, that's a brownie batter. That is a legitimate motherfrackin' brownie batter. Ain't no eggs in there. Alright, so it is consistent. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment of truth. Oh God, what have I done? Welcome to Is It a Good Idea to Microwave This? Not by John Paulo or the guys at Jogville Productions. Here we go. It says 140. Set to 140. Press start. Pressing start. Pray to God. Pray to God. This is gonna suck. Okay. That's cooking. I'm gonna put the stuff away. And meanwhile, if you're still watching this, I do a podcast called The WrestleCast. Posted every Sunday night on rvtentertainment.com. If you watch Toonami, it starts at midnight Sunday. It's up at that specific time. So, hey, you want to check me out on something that's actually interesting and fun and good, there's one. And I also do a stream, several streams, but if you just want to follow me, I do a stream every Wednesday night on livestream.com. I'll put links to stuff down below. Follow me on Twitter at ManJ316. Okay, and I took the time to put the stuff away, which I have. Oh my God. This is either going to be the greatest thing ever, or I'm going to waste a mug out of this, and my folks are not getting. Then And the occupants are not going to be happy. Smells like a brownie, though. There it is. 12 seconds. Countdown and control. There it is. It's done. He's done. There it is. And it puffed up. Looks liquid. Something tells me I better drink some milk. No. Oh. You're making a scene and no one's watching it. Good Lord. All right, here we go. I'll let it cool down a little bit because I don't know what the fuck I'm dealing with. But it looks awesome. It looks admittedly awesome. Alright, here we go. Glass of milk. Here we go. Fork. Brownie. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. That's a goddamn brownie. What? That's a motherfucking brownie. That is, I shit you not, a legitimate fucking brownie done in under, no, by the camera, 17 minutes. It works. I've got to, oh my God. This, wow. Oh. This might, wow. That is too awesome. That is a brownie in a mug. You try it yourself. Yeah, you do that. You try it yourself.